Hello everybody, this is Monkeypuzzle and welcome to episode number 23, playing the Direwolf20 FTB pack for Minecraft 1.7.10 here on the Primus Server. Hello! So I've got kind of a casual episode planned for you guys today. I've got a bit of a cold, so we shall see how it goes, but I am home and I wanted to play Minecraft and there's some stuff I want to show you. So here we are in our little rice paper hut that we made with drones last time, and we raised up with Botania's Shard of Laputa. So now we have this floating little base and I like it. And I started to decorate it a little bit. I put some vines on the inside and we've got an arcane lamp in there. I don't know why we have vines on the inside, but I just think it looks cool. And we have a beacon in here too. It's full beacon under there, but I haven't set it because I just don't want to deal with the particle effects. And I don't know what I would need up here. I mainly just did it for looks. So there it is. It just gives it that little power beam out the top, which I think is cool. And then I went ahead below and I filled in the crater that it left with a little mini ocean, I guess. It wouldn't really be an ocean, but it does have coral. So and it's all lit up by the purple ones that glow in the dark. So yeah, I like that a lot. I had fun with that. I've got some squid plants there and some sugar cane. Might as well activate the squid plants, yeah? These things are cool. When they're activated, what they do is they spawn squids. Whee! They throw them up in the air first. Come on, let's activate them all here. So yeah, I'm a little under the weather. You can probably hear it in my voice. I usually don't record when I'm sick, but hey, got to do it today. Just activate all these and get lots of squids. That's my favorite part right there. Whee! So it's also December 31st, and it's counting down towards New Year's right now. So to celebrate, I wanted to add one more pipe onto my Pneumaticraft pipe here, and so I could just lose some pressure. Oh, what? It stopped. Oh no. I should change the date on my computer. Oh man. Just a minute ago, it was shooting fireworks. And I guess the time has changed. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Well, there's no fixing it because I almost forgot I'm playing on a server and I can't change the time on the remote server location, which is based on Greenwich Mean Time. And I guess if you're in England, this holiday, this particular New Year's, is all over. But a couple hours ago, if you leaked pressure from a Pneumaticraft pipe, it sent off this amazing display of fireworks, which I wanted to share with you. But alas, we'll have to wait till next year, and hopefully we'll be playing Pneumaticraft then. But I just wanted to show you the little bit of progress I've made decorating these, hanging the vines. I think I need to make these vines a little shorter, and if you don't know, you can make vines stop at any point by putting a piece of string, which you usually can't see from far enough away, but it's a way to keep them from growing and going all the way down to the ground, which they would do. But yeah, maybe they need a little bit more of a haircut. Oh, and one more thing is that the water from this little lake here, coral-filled lake, it upwells from some magical source, continually multiplying and cascades down the hillside here and joins up with this river and heads out that way. So I thought that was a nice touch. Anyway, we'll be back here. We're not done. This is going to be our agricultural station. This is where the bees and the trees and the botany and maybe a zoo of various collected animals and that kind of stuff can happen, and there's lots more space that way with the highlands to do that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments how much you guys are interested in seeing the bees and the trees and the botany. I got to show you some, but I won't make it too belabored if you guys are not interested in that stuff. Hopefully, I'll make it interesting, and even if you're not interested, at least you think you're not interested, I will convince you that you are. But don't worry, there's plenty more stuff to do besides that. But let me know if you're completely adverse to that. So let's head back to the Hex Tower over here, and I will show you some more stuff going on. You can see here that the ME network is filling up. This is all red, and this drive and this drive, and it's starting to fill up here. We still have this one all the way empty, and that's because that Ender Quarry is still running. And I made it so big, it could probably run for quite a while. In fact, I may need to shut it off at some point. We'll see if it finishes before I'm sick of receiving resources here. But if we look in here, there's quite a bit of stuff. This is sorted by number of items still. So a lot of things are creeping their way up to the top. I've been processing the ores as we go along. I guess ferrous ingots and lapis has creeped all the way up to marble. Now downstairs, or just one level below, I've got the DSUs, and the line for things that are DSU'd, that's now a verb, goes up to here. So I may need to make some more DSUs for things like lapis. I guess dirt's in DSUs, but lapis, and I did some spruce saplings and redstone, and ingots, maybe even in DSUs, and ethereal essence. I got 14,000 Ignis ethereal essence. You can see these have become quite substantial. And if we go to the ethereal essence, you can see that I've been letting it run all this time. And yeah, the primal essences here are up into the 14Ks, which is just tremendous. And you can see all the other aspects, they add up much more slowly, but they are definitely adding up. I've been using these for a lot of my essentia distillation over here rather than finding items to distill. I just use these things. But a curious thing I wanted to show you here is that this last one here is an unknown aspect. So I don't know if it's one we just didn't discover so far, or if it came with a new update. And I wonder if it coincides over here. I've been doing a bunch of research trying to fill out the whole Thaumonomicon here, moving through a lot of the ones I didn't go through as much, like the Trahiramagy only has the Thaumium Crowbar, but the Thaumic Tinkering and the Apimancy, which actually just got added, Magical Bees, and the Thaumic Esoterica, starting to open these all up, doing a bunch of that research. But back on the table here, this piece of research for Magical Bees, Apimancy, has a big question mark here, and I wonder if that is that. And funny thing about the Apimancy research, I think it's bugged, because a lot of the times it will only have one thing here, and if you put one thing down that links up, even though you have all these other spaces, you're done. But so let's throw this down and see what this is. Oh. Huh, interesting. It says unknown aspect, and it won't let me scan it. Okay, well, I was hoping to learn a whole new aspect with you guys, but it's not letting me. Anyway, so while we are looking at Thaumcraft stuff, there's some things I'd like to do with Thaumcraft. One of them is I want to enchant my focii, or at least one of them, while I've got you guys here. If you watched the last episode, I did a boss fight, and I was shooting tons of mobs with my wand focus of shock. And it did pretty well, but it could have done better. And there are some, let me see, let's get back over here to Artifice. And in Artifice, I've opened up Infusion Enchantment. Now, what I started to say before is there are some enchantments that work specifically on one foci. And the one I'm thinking about right now is potency. Potency would have made my lightning stronger. It would have made it do more damage, hopefully. So to do that, I just need Alimentum and Salus Mundi and Potentia and Precantio as aspects. I have both of those, and I went ahead and I made some Alimentum. So we're gonna actually need 3 of these because I'm gonna need to do this 3 times. And oh yeah, and I need my Salus Mundi right here. Now I think if I put the focus right there, yep. And let me see, let's put some Salus Mundi on one side. And let me see, let's get that out of the way. The Alimentum on the other side. I think I can just click on this. And that's going to get enchanted with Potency. Oh, Potency 1. And I'll need to do it 2 more times to get up to Potency 3. See how this is doing? Did it grab the aspects yet? Not sure. I know there's plenty of both of those for it to do. So hopefully it's going to start grabbing them pretty soon. Alright, I'm so silly. I forgot one of the most important parts of Infusion Enchanting is that it's going to need experience from me. So if I go over here, there it goes. It's taking that. And so it still has the experience element. I had just I spaced out that part. So yay, it's going to work. I thought we were going to have a third thing not work for us. But this is going to happen just fine at this point. So yep, it grabbed the Precantatio. And wow, it needs quite a bit of Potentia. Look at that. 70. That's incredible. So hopefully this will finish up and I can show you guys the results. Wow. Did it need that much just because it waited so long? Is that what's going on? We shall see. Anyway, I probably should have skipped forward at this point. And I think I will when the Potentia gets down to 0. Okay, there it is. Now it should take the items. Oh, it dropped this. Get back on there. You got a job to do. Okay. And now it should wrap up. Woo! Okay. That was harder than I expected. Let's see what we got. We got Potency 1. Okay, so now that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to do that 2 more times. And I will see you guys when I get there. I just got to make sure I have enough Potentia now, because that used up so much. That should be plenty there. Alright, I'll see you guys after 2 more of these. Okay, so the 3rd time just finished up. This should now have Potency 3. And if I equip it on my wand, it's no way to really tell right now, but that should be a stronger lightning charge. So next time I use it against mobs, hopefully it'll be a lot more effective. I'm tempted to go out and find some. Oh, let's see what it does to that king slime down there. Okay, you're in for it. We got Potency 3, man. It looks good. Woo! That was actually really effective. Okay, so we got stronger lightning. Now to combine with this, since I don't know if it uses more juice at this point since it's got more potency, but what we want to do is add another enchantment on it called Frugal. And for that, we're going to need some bowls. There's 1 bowl. And let's make a couple more. Or 4 more. There we go. And then the enchantment for this, for Frugal, is I need the bowl and Salus Mundi. I already made sure I had all of that. And I won't make you guys watch through all of this. I just wanted to show you the first time, and I lost my Salus Mundi. This will teach me to play with a cold. Did I put it in here? No, I didn't. Well, I'll track it down. But I was going to say, is I wasn't going to make you guys watch all of this. I just wanted to show you the first time so that you could see how this is done. And then from here on, I'll enchant all of my wand foci so that they're potent or frugal or have treasure. Oh, I need to put it down there. As the case may be. So let me just grab that. I'll start this one up again. Open up pouch. There it is. I'll start this one up again, and I'll meet you when they're all done. So here's the last round of the Infusion Enchanting to put Frugal 3 on here. And if I didn't explain it well enough before, Frugal 3 makes it use less V when I do anything with a focus. So that just makes it more efficient, and yeah, the charge of the wand will last longer. So there we go. Let's equip that again. And yeah, we've got better lightning. And like I said, I'll do that to all the foci. Now, another thing I wanted to do with you guys, because I haven't done it before and it's so cool, is I want to play with some of these nodes. Now, I've been playing over here and over here. I showed you this one before, where basically this is a 7 by 7 by 7 cube, and our nodes within a certain range, closer than this, I think they have to be within 3 or 4, will pull from one another, and the one with the highest sum of aspects will be the bully node that will take from the rest. So I placed the bully node in the center of this 7 by 7 by 7 cube, and the point being that these ones cannot bully one another, but this one can bully them all. And it's been quite sustainable. It's just been sitting there drawing from them, and you can see that it's got all 6 primal aspects and 2 compound aspects. I need to bring another Aura node over here with Spiritu so that it can keep building that one a bit more. But that's becoming a pretty good node. And I did the same thing over here with this one, but I purposely avoided compound aspects on this one. And we're now going to use this one today. So let's grab some glass from in here and some wood slabs. These ones. And let's grab this node right here. I could leave it here indefinitely and let it keep growing. And if it does happen to kill any of these, I could just replace them easily enough. But I need to keep charging my wand, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger hassle to do it. Like every time I move a node, for instance, it draws most of the aspects, or I think it requires 60 each. And I've been using this one, it only holds 100, so I can only do it one time per operation, and then I got to come and use up the wand recharging dojo over there, and it doesn't recover in time to easily recharge my wand the next time. So I need a better way to recharge my wands, and I could just keep adding Aura nodes to the dojo, but I want to do something new, something a little bit more fun here. So let me see, I'm almost got this together. Let's put these on top like that, and then we should have enough this time to do that. And I shot a little lightning with it. That was a nice effect. So we're gonna grab that one, and before we go, let's put another one here to do the same thing. So it's got to be 3 off the ground, and we're going to put this one in, which is going to be the next bully node. So that was that one, and we'll put it up there, and we'll start this one growing, and it will be ready for us. The next time we need to do what I'm about to do with the one we just pulled down. So let's just open that up, and it'll sit there and start drawing from all these other ones. And then next episode, when I show it to you, it should have all 6 primal aspects and have significant amounts of each. So what we're going to do is take this one that I just pulled from there, and we're going to put it on top of this thing, the, what do you call these? The node stabilizers? Yep, that's it. And we're going to release it right here. And, you know, that could be that. You know, we could then just draw from this, from here, and then let it recharge each time, just to kind of do a manual recharging station. But we're going to take it a step further than that. We're going to create a thing called an energized node. And what an energized node is, according to Azenor, is that these are little pockets of energy coming from another dimension, and they just capture little bits of it through whatever gateway. But this other dimension has lots of V, which is the energized form of the aspects. And there's a way to open up that portal using one of these nodes so that that energy keeps flowing through. And you do it with this thing, a node transducer. I've already made this one, but I'll show you how it's made over here in Thaumaturgy. It's up here. The node transducer is made like this. You take one of the node stabilizers and you put it between redstone and iron. And there's a comparator in there and some nitor, some aspects, and you get the node transducer. So we need to put that on top of here. I actually probably should have put it on top of the jar before I opened the jar up, but we can just maybe just put some dirt here. And let's see, is that it? I think that's it. If I put it right there, I think that's immediately above it. Let me see. Let me measure this again this way. So the node's there. And actually, I think it needs to be one lower. Let's break that. And let's see. Yeah, so the node's right there. So this can go right there. Yeah, that makes more sense. So let's get the shovel. Clean up this. And now to make this work, it needs a redstone signal. And one of the easiest ways to do it, we could put a lever on top of it, but it's actually really important that that signal never gets turned off, because we have a chance of really bad things happening if it does. So we'll just put a block of redstone so that it stays that way. And although actually, I wonder if I could figure this out real quick. I saw Aiko the Builder do this with a carpenter's block. There's some carpenter's blocks, and I think if we... did it go like this? Some sticks? Let's see if I remember this right. Yeah, I think it was with this one. And is there a hammer in here? There is. Can we turn this into... I don't remember the name of the shape. Let me see if I can pull this off. Not that one. That just turns it around. Oh, here we're getting there. We're getting there. And it's the little pyramid one. There it is. So this looked pretty cool. We can add the redstone block to this, and it'll still function as redstone, but it won't look all blocky. It'll actually look it's like something that could go with this. So now, if we take a look at this, all of the aspects, those great aspects that we worked to accumulate, are going to go down to very little. But I was reading the wiki, or not a wiki, actually a forum where Azenor was answering questions. And he said that ultimately you'll get the square root of the power of that aspect before. And so I'm hoping that will be the case here, that these will all be around 7 or 8. Doesn't seem so right now, but maybe this isn't done. But hey, I'm still learning as I do, and you guys are watching me. So now, whoa, okay, there it is. So yeah, we got a nice energized node. So those 7s, 7s, and 8s are all very cool. That means this is a very good one because it could be as low as 1. So now there is a unit per tick of each of these that we'll get from this. And it's a really good source. Now to utilize that, we can't draw from this directly. We're going to need to make these things called V relays. So let's make 4 of those. And those can channel this energy to wherever you want it to go. Now I'm going to make the thing that I want it to go to. First we need some great wood rods. Let's grab 6 of those. And in any one of these, let's do this one with the fresh wand. See if I can remember. It went something like this. There's that and these, and we'll need 3 of those up there. And yeah, we get the V charge relays. So this is actually incorporating some of these relays. We can get 3 of those, and these actually fit right on top of these, and it hooked up automatically. That's awesome. And what should be happening now is this wand will charge automatically from here on. Excuse me, we skipped forward in time for a minute there while I coughed, but you can see that this is charging pretty quickly. It's not super fast, but if you just leaving the wands laying around inside these arcane tables here, arcane work tables, that will be pretty cool. Now I wonder, can we do this and this? Oh, they all connect through each other. That's kind of wild. So anyway, all 3 of these now are connected to one another, and any wand in these will charge. Now we're sharing that capacity of this through all of these, so it'll take a little longer. There's probably another way we could do it too. I bet we could do something like this and maybe get it up out of our way as well. Let's put it up here. Let me see. That kind of works. And maybe one more higher and one more over. Yeah, let's put that there. There we go. And then, oops. Oh, so it can't, okay, it can't float in the air. I was trying to get it so it went to that one, and then from there it would branch to the 3. There's probably a way I can do that if I figure that out. Let me see. Let's get some, actually in this bag here, I've got some of this thickened glass, which won't look too bad, hanging from the ceiling. And this is the center there. Let's do it. Yeah, right there. Still got my wand of, my ring of far reach on. There we go. So that's cool. So then I bet there's a way I could attune this maybe with my wand. Let's take that shock off. And let's see, can we do, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me break these off this time. And see now if I connect them back, if they'll all branch off from there. Nope. So I still need to figure out what I'm doing as far as that. Let me do a little research. I'll be right back. Well, from what I can ascertain, you can't really tune it with your wand like a wrench. You can change, kind of color code it. They said tune it with shards, and you click on it with like a fire shard and it turns red and so on. But I didn't find a way that could really help me right now. What I did notice is it connects to whatever relay is closest. So all I'm doing now is just aesthetic. I'm just trying to get it to go up over my head so it's not shooting through me when I use this. So just a nicety, but this part's not really that important. Let me see, if I put that there, that'll connect to there, and that'll connect to there. And then if I put this one here, that's exactly what I wanted. Just for looks, we got it coming over here, these 3. So yeah, any wand placed in here will recharge over time. So if I have enough time going on, I don't need to keep running back over to the wand recharging dojo over there. I could just lay my wands in here. I probably need to make some more of these Thaumium capped or Thaumium boss silverwood wands and just have them laying in here, and I can just grab them as I need and they will be charged just like that. And we got a real good energized node to charge them with. So that's a big Thaumcraft upgrade right there. So that's cool. I wanted to show you guys that. So if I play with that in the future, you'll know what I did. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. I had kept on recording, and I had made these ethereal blooms to clear up eerie biomes like this and to clear up taint. Love that effect. And I had also made this focus of the 9 hells here, which we can use to release hellbats on our foes. I swear those guys get bigger as they get damaged. So we now have that toy as well. But I can't show you all the details of that because we just ran out of time. But I'm going to leave it there. So this is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm signing out. Thank you for watching the whole episode, and I will bring you another one shortly. Bye-bye.